everyone, my name is Indira. I'm the editor-in-chief of the student paper, and I wanted to welcome you to the student paper. I'm happy that you want to volunteer with us, and I do want to go over our procedures to ensure that you are successful and know how our process for pitching story ideas, for claiming a story idea, and for submitting your stories, as well as illustrations, how these go. We have writing and illustrating opportunities for you. We work on a bi-weekly basis, meaning that you have roughly 2 weeks to turn in a story. But I do want to emphasize that we focus on one issue at a time. An issue, that is how we call our bi-weekly papers. They're called issues. And we have 8 left this semester. We've already published the first one, and the second one is due tonight. Today is September 8th. And your stories will be due bi-weekly on Fridays. So 2 weeks from today, which is Friday, September 8th, there will be another deadline, and you have up to then to turn in your stories for that particular issue. So first, let's go over stories. Like I said, we focus on one issue at a time. So we open up the period for pitching story ideas. What does pitching mean? It means that you tell me as the editor, or Edward Signs, he is the other editor, what stories you want to write about. You let us know, and we'll get back to you and let you know if that's approved or not. You are welcome to write about almost anything. Obviously, something that is appropriate. That we do want to focus on the school, but we have other sections. For example, we have an opinion section. You're always free to express your own opinion in that section. We're not going to censor you. And you're welcome to talk about school issues, talk about suggestions to the school, to things you see in your community, and so on. We also have Gator Guides. That is a new column that we started this semester, and that is a way for you to guide your readers. These Gator Guides are focused on school things, or things that UHD students face. So if you want to guide UHD students, you're welcome to do so by writing a Gator Guide. And you the same process. You pitch your idea in the chat. I want to show you that in the chat you can pitch your idea. If you see here where my cursor is, you'll see that it says issue 3 stories. A new one opens up every other Friday because we have bi-weekly deadlines. This new one opened up today. This is where you'll pitch your ideas for issue 3, or you can, I also create a story list. So you can select a story from the list. If you don't know exactly what you want to write about, I can assign you a story idea. And so you click on the link that I send you in the issue 3 stories channel. Like I said, we focus on one issue at a time. So after we're done with issue 3, we'll move on to issue 4 and so on. So you always have to be in the lookout for a thread that opens up like that. So you'll see here that I sent everyone the link. And if you click on that link, you'll be able to see stories in the list, and you can pick from that section. If a story has a name next to it, that means that the story has already been claimed or assigned. So just focus on the ones that don't have a name next to it. Be mindful of dates. There are events that are attached to a date, and you have to obviously be available for those. If you have more questions about how to cover an event, obviously we are here to help you, and you're encouraged to attend our weekly meetings on Mondays, which are hybrid. I mean, which are flex, so you can attend in person or through Zoom. And the Zoom information is attached in that email that I sent you. And there will be a separate email where you can, not an email, a separate video where you can see how to upload stories on SharePoint site. But yes, keep in mind that you have a writer deadline, so be mindful of those dates. So yeah, that's how you pitch story ideas. So thank you so much for listening to me. I hope that that was clear, but of course you can always ask questions in the chat. Please join the chat if you have not done so. That is how we communicate. So if you want to volunteer, you have to be in the chat. Now, as for illustrations, if you're interested in illustrating, that works a little bit different because we have to wait until the writers turn in their things, their stories and photographs for us to know what merits an illustration. So the writers, they turn in their stories on Fridays. They can request an extension until Saturday at noon. So there might be a case where we're waiting on them still to give you illustration ideas. So you can expect a text about illustration opportunities for that particular issue between Saturday or the Sunday after the Friday night the stories are due. And the illustrators, you'll be added, if you're interested in illustrating, you'll be added to a chat specific for illustrators where we post opportunities. For illustrators, you have about 5 days to turn in your illustration. We encourage you to be mindful of your time. So please only volunteer for those opportunities that you feel comfortable taking. As you start, we only recommend that you take one. So thank you so much for listening to me. I will show you the chat for illustrators. Yes, please let me know if you're an illustrator, because we have a chat specific for you, and all illustrators are in this chat. As of now, we have 5 illustrators right now. So yeah. So don't feel pressured. Like I said, this is we focus on one issue at a time. And if you're not available for that issue, please don't feel compromised to commit to that issue. You're welcome to take breaks. You're welcome to focus on school too, and just contribute to those issues that you feel comfortable and have the time for. Because our deadlines are strict, because we put this out for our readers. So yes, our deadlines are really strict, and your deadlines depend. If you guys turn in your things late or don't abide by your deadlines, then you sort of affect me and Edward and the designers too. We have other 2 designers, which are Sonia and Amy. And you're always welcome to also learn how to design the newspaper layout. We use Adobe InDesign for that. And but yeah, that's why we stick to the deadlines. And you will be sent a publication schedule for you to see the deadlines. So thank you so much. If you have any questions, please let me know. I'm available via Discord or email. Thank you. Bye-bye.